Hi guys, my name is Firefly and welcome back to a brand new episode of Timberborn, where we are actually doing a modded series challenge. Well, I say challenge, it's not really a challenge, it's a modded series. We've got a few mods, check them in the description if you want to know what they are, and there should be a link towards them, I believe. But yeah, go check them out, the mods are great. I think people put so much effort into mods, it's such an amazing thing. But Jess, what did we do in the last episode? We started irrigating this island. And the reason being is because we want to create a power center. Now, this area is going to make power for the whole map. So you can imagine it's going to be quite a lot of power. So we're getting a lot of trees because we're going to have a lot of engines and we're going to see what we can do. So what we need to do in this episode, what do we need to do in this episode? We need to make sure that we have a stable town or district that's running this place. So we need to set up the engines, we need to set up the housing. We need to do quite a bit. And I don't know if I'm going to get this done in this episode, but I want to get this flowing out as well. So yeah. And also, I got a comment about engines not needing people if you prioritize them with haulers. Now, I've tried it with this, but I think it's not working because I've got it on pause. But if I take it off pause, someone goes over there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try it in the other district over here where we don't have enough beavers to actually fulfill this job request. And that way, maybe that works, because that would be excellent if we can power an engine without a beaver. That would be so good. That would be a game changer. And I got another comment about using archers to save space. I think along here, which is a great idea. We may do that in the future. We may make it more efficient later. But right now, we need to figure out how many houses we need, how many engines we can do, and getting this place sorted. So where do we start? We need to start thinking about our engines, because that's the main focus of this town, right? The engines. Oh, they die out. 9 days. Okay, that's not too bad. Why are they dying out? I ran out of water. Okay. So anything longer than 15 days, it will start draining out. So what happens is, with water, each block will last for 15 days and then it will evaporate. So this is only one block deep. So if a drought is longer than 15 days, then the remaining days we will have no water, which should be fine because this is still 8.5 days. Only got 2.6 days there. So that should be absolutely fine. Okay, so let's focus on the main part, which is the engines. Now, how do we want to do this? So the engines are so big, right? What are they? They seem like 3 by 3. So 9 squares big. Now, do I want to start making things over this? I don't think I do, because I don't have the space to make things over this. So, like I was saying in that last episode, maybe we're going to make it off here somewhere. We're going to make some sort of system. We also need to think about a good amount of wood storage. Now, we could continue this level of system over here if, what is that? That's one level up. So if we put another wood storage, now we're going to pause it because we don't want them building it just yet. If we put another wood storage like that, that allows for us to do something like this. And that sort of makes a bridge, if you see what I'm saying. If you're picking up what I'm putting down. Now, once we get across here, we can come out here and we can have loads of engines out here. Now, I don't know how many. So these are 9 by 10, right? So these are 90 each, give or take a few trees. So this should be 90 trees. Let's say about 600 trees here. That I believe can run about 15 engines. I may be wrong. My maths is not too great, so I may be wrong. So let's think about getting 15 engines here, and we also want to make sure that they can reach this storage. And the way we're going to do that is by just making a bit down here that they can get down. All right, let's put this one here, and like that, and across, and there you go. So they can get down there and they can add more wood storage. Now honestly, I think that's going to be enough storage. I'm going to be honest with you. I think that's going to be enough storage. We've got food and we've got trees. So let's start bringing this out into the ocean, should we say. Okay, so there we go. We've got something to play with right now. Now, I've made this big platform because we're going to fit as many engines as we possibly can. And we also got to make sure that they can link together. So we've got two options, right? We've got something like this. And then we just put it across. Whoops. Or we can do something like this and try and make it connect somehow. But I think that would be a bit difficult. So I think this way is most likely going to be the best way. And that gives us 12 engines. We can then go along here, put that like that, put that like that. And we can make some power connectors behind here. Now, this does give us the opportunity to expand. So that's the best thing about this. So what I think I would do, I will keep it like this and see if we run out of trees. If we're stockpiling trees, then I'll most probably add more going along this line here. But now we've got the basics down, or the basis of it, let's figure out how to make it look pretty. So this bit here, it looks just plain, doesn't it? We need to jazz it up a bit. So we can either put an arch here. Let's see how that looks. Let's delete this, like so. So how would we get an arch there? Let's see if it's actually long enough. Yeah, so that's perfect. We can either get an arch there, or we can have a bridge. Now I think an arch would be a little bit better because the thing about bridges, right, is that it needs, it's not too bad actually. It's not too bad. But I do think I like the arch better. So if we do something like this, it's like they have an archway to go underneath and do their jazz. So I'm okay with that. I'm absolutely okay with that. Yeah, I'm okay with that. So now we need to, because this is just the bare bones, we're gonna get the foundation, should I say, in place. And then we're gonna start working on making it look pretty. So we've got the district center here, we've got storage under here, and that pretty much has a lot of carrots in it. That has a hell of a lot of carrots in it. I may need to make another storage for products like gears and stuff like that. Although, once we're finished with this, we won't need anything from anywhere else. Presumably, we should be able to do everything here, right? We'll have the food, we'll have the water, and it's just going to be powering the trees. So yeah, we don't really need anything from anywhere else. So I think that's fine to have a stack of carrots in there, to be honest with you. I think that's absolutely fine. So we got to think about now, how many beavers are we going to have here? So if we do have to put a per beaver per engine, that's going to be 12 beavers there. We got 4 foresters. We need to, the main thing, we need to get down lumberjack flags. Put 2 there. And let's put 2 there. And then we'll go up here and put 2, and we'll put 2. That should be more than enough. So that's 8 lumberjacks. So that's already 20 beavers, 24 with the foresters. So that's a decent amount of beavers. And then we've got 2 water pumps. So that's 26, and then 4 here. So that's 30 beavers all together. And then we're going to have a hauling post because we're going to need to haul a lot of materials around. So we need to get another 8. That's 38. And then one for the gatherer's flag. So that's at least 39 beavers. Wow. That is one hell of a lot of beavers. So then how are we going to make the house in? That's the next problem. So let's get 39 beavers. It could be 2 of these and 1 of them. And it will have to go in here somewhere. We're going to have to take away the storage because we don't need that there. We do need more water capacity. That is something that we are severely lacking in. Severely lacking in water capacity. Okay, let's let them start with this. I want them to get rid of this as soon as possible. So then we can build like a little housing system here. Yeah, I think that's the best thing to do. Okay, so I'm going to let them get on with that, and we're going to see what we're doing next. Okay, so now we have got rid of all this wood. We can actually start planning out our housing. Now, I don't want to get rid of these just yet because they are actually sleeping in them, and I don't have any wood here. They need to let this grow and cut it down and all that jazz before we start building stuff. So I won't cut them down now or delete them buildings down. But we need to get around, I want to put about 40 spaces just for, just to be on the safe side. And we also need to get rooftop terraces and some roofs and some bushes just to get bonuses going. So how are we going to do this? Let's actually pause it. Let's put that like that. I'm going to make a little town area here. So if we're looking for 40, or should we say 3 of these? 3 of these would be a bit too many. And they're quite big as well, ain't they? They're quite big buildings, aren't they? So we do 8. And 8 here. That's 16, that's 32 right there. That would be a bit too many, but actually, can we get the 10 in there? Oh, look at that. And it fits absolutely perfectly. Oh, I love that. I like that. We're going to make this work. We are definitely going to make this work. Okay, so how are we going to get up here? Phew, it's just too high. Because that would have been perfect, wouldn't it? So are we going to do it like this? There we go. And that can go in there, that can go in there. We've got a nice little section coming out here. We can put some decorations like there and there. And roof. What are we thinking about roof? Something like this. That would just look weird, wouldn't it? That would look so weird. No, that will look even weirder. What about? You know what? I'm okay with that. I'm actually okay with that. Alright. So that's that. So now we need to figure out a hauling post and a rooftop terrace. Ooh, we can actually do something like this actually. So if we put this here, is that too high? That is too high. Okay, we need level 2s. If we put this like this, then we can most likely get some rooftop terraces on here, which is absolutely. Oh, give me one more. We can get one more. We can get one more. Of course we can get one more. There we go. There we go there. And what can we put something on this side? Maybe not rooftop terraces. Put something like that. And then put some benches here. Why not? Why not? So once that's all built, we can get rid of all of this. We can get a hauling post down here. We don't really need a builder's hut. Once everything's built, we don't really need anything more built after that. So there's no point having that. So mostly get a hauling post around here somewhere. We also need a better place for this, and we need 2 of them. So maybe if we get 2 breeding pods here like this, and then we'll clean up this area. We'll put more water because we need much more water storage. And yeah, and then we'll figure out how we're going to get the power everywhere. Basically, we need to get it everywhere. So I'm going to let them build that. And oh, this comes out. What are we going to do with that? I'm going to put something like that. Okay, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. We do need to get them up here and building up there, but we'll figure that out once they've built most of the houses. Okay, so I'm going to let them build that, and I'll see you guys in a sec. And with that all done, we can finally now neaten up this area. So we've got the house in, which looks pretty cool, if I do say so myself. Nice little back bit here. I like it, I like it. And we've got the engines running nicely. Now, I haven't got anyone in there yet, and I haven't got any hauling posts to make sure they can be provided with wood, the wood they need. But the next thing we need to do, we need to clear up this area here, because I do need to get a hauling post going, and I do need to get, I want to put this in a better location. Do we even need this? We don't do. You know what? We don't need it. We actually don't need it, because they're not going to be building much. Once everything is built, the main thing is just providing power. So I want to neaten up this water storage. And I was thinking using this bit here, which means it will be up a level, which I kind of like. So we're going to pause it here quickly. I need to get rid of this and this. Okay, we're going to need to get up there. So let's get some stairs going up there. Let's unpause it. Let's get that. Let's get that. We'll get that done. But for now, so I was thinking something like this. That won't work, will it? Because if I was to do something like this, this would be nice. If we did something like that. And we did another one here, but we don't have enough space for that. Or do we? You know what? We may just have enough space. If we delete this, I can actually delete this actually. There could be pathing right there. Stairs right here. Let's delete that. I didn't actually need to make this stairs here. Let's put that as a higher priority. We need to get it done so we can start planning. Okay, with that done, we can put this one just like that. Put that like that. We'll put this desired, lovely, this not desired. So you don't keep going back and forth. We'll delete these two. And that kind of gets things out of the way. Yeah, I like it. There's a lot of paths in here though. It's like confusing. I don't know if there needs to be that much pathing. But we'll leave it there for now. And we'll see how it goes. So how much has that got? 24. That's got a lot. We're gonna keep that. And then that's gonna be done. I don't think we'll need more than that. I don't think we will. If I did want to expand though, could I expand on this? I most probably could, but it wouldn't work because it would just get too high, and I don't think there's enough pathing to make any sort of tower. But we could put one more along here. So if we put another one right here, that'll give us 3 of them. And I think that would be okay. Oh, I really want to delete that. I just want to get it out of the way. I really want to get it out of the way. Alright, can we get all this out, please? So let's get that out and we'll think about what we need to do next. Alright, with that gone, we can now start with this reduction right here. Put that like that. And then another stairway there. You know what? I actually don't mind it. I can't put one more because of this stairs down here. That's a shame. But I think, you know what? I think that is enough. I think that's enough water. I think that is definitely more than enough right there. And we'll do that. They can get around a lot easier. Happy days. I kind of want to move this. It's got 300 metal blocks in it. So I don't want to delete all of that. But I would love to put a beaver statue on either side here. Just to sort of be like the entrance to the area. I actually don't need them to get metal anymore, so you can delete that. Put another one down here. Is that looking the right way? Yeah, they are. That would have been really bad if they wasn't. So we're getting rid of some of the metal. That's great. Because we're going to move this a little bit. We're going to move this around. So I'm going to put this one more down, put a beaver statue here, and put this across like that. In fact, we can actually get the one across right now. And put it like that. And we'll put the other one there. Happy days. Happy, happy days. Okay, so once I sort that out, that's fine. That's not important. So the next thing is, we need to... Sorry about my chair. My chair is really squeaky. We need to start planning how we're going to get the power across to everywhere. So this is a relatively decent sized map, as you can see, right? We're going to be using a lot of the underwater area to get the power around. But first, we need to get the power down here. So we're most probably going to delete this. And make a overpass for the beavers to get across. Just like that. We'll do that and that. That allows them to get over the power connectors. What are they called? Shafts, power shafts. Easily. So we've got that. So that can now come down here. Now the thing about power, it takes step by step, and it's quite a long, ugly process, I believe. I wonder if we can do it a bit nicer. I have done a spiral before, but even that just seems a bit... I wish there was like a straight down pole, but there's not. So let's try and create a spiral. All right, so you know what? I thought instead of creating a spiral, I could actually hide it in here. And you can see the pathway already. So I've done this. Now that way, we can bring it in here, bring it down here. And when the water's up, you mostly won't, you'd see about up to here. So I like that. I'm okay with that. So now let's just make this a little bit more safety or safer and a little bit more prettier. So let's get some, what do we need? We're going to need a monument. We're definitely going to need a monument. Is it auto-saving? It is auto-saving. Let's get one over here and over here. We'll move these once we expand out, if we need to expand out. And where would the monument go? Where would a nice place for a monument? Is this looking like the place? This may be looking like the place. This is looking like the place. This is looking like the place. I like it. I like it. But what monument? I kind of want to put this, but I don't want to put a power line up there. And there's just no point if you don't have a power line, right? Could do something like this. I don't know how I'm even going to get up there to build all of this, by the way, but we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out as we go. To remind everyone when to work. Yeah, should I put it there? I don't know. I feel like that's a bit too much now. I feel like it's getting a bit too much. Let's see how it looks. It looks okay. It looks okay. You know what? We're going to build it. And we're going to see how it looks. And then we'll figure out after that. So I'm going to pause this one because I'm going to make pathing go up here. Where do we start path? We'll start it there. Like that. Like that. And like that. There we go. The reason why I started it here because it's a bit closer to the pathing of the district center. Don't need that there. Ooh. Maybe we do need that there. We could just do this. That's fine. There we go. Alright, so we'll get that all done. That should be absolutely fine. We'll get all this done. And we'll see how it looks. So, you know, I'll see you guys in a sec. And just like that, it is all done. Finally, that took a while. That took a while. But we finally pretty much set up this engine town, this power town. Now there's one last thing I want to check. So we've got 0 beavers. We've got beavers in the hauling post. Let's actually put that up a little bit. I don't need beavers in, I'll leave them there for now. And if we say prioritize by hauler, yeah, do we, oh, it's nighttime now. We need to wait until we get them to wake up. But hopefully they will provide it with wood and I will not need a beaver to go there. And that means I can put this workplace at a very low priority, have just enough beavers to run this area, and we won't need the beavers to run the engines. But let's see if that works. There's someone going. There's someone going. And does that create power? Supply. Yeah, it's supplying 400 power. But why is it not going on there? Let's get this down. Ah, that's why. But that's amazing. That is absolutely game changing. That is absolutely game changing. So we actually don't need to power this with beavers. We can just use the hauling post to deal with that. So great stuff. So guys, unfortunately, that is all I've got time for today. So I hope to see you lot in the next episode. I hope you enjoyed this episode and I will see you soon. Peace.